Coming at you from the OLR Podcast Studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR Basement Studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the Podcast Basement Studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR Podcast Basement Studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR. Oh, yeah. Y'all didn't hear that. Oh, we got somebody viewing. That's weird.
How's that happen?
I don't know. I don't know how that happened. Hey, congratulations, whoever's listening. You're smarter than we are. Because I don't know how to tell. Nope, they're gone. I talked about them. They left.
What
have you been doing?
They got nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, buddy?
Show 201.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize how long it's been. I know it's been a long time since we've been back and forth. I just looked back at our feed. You know how many podcasts we've recorded in 2022?
4.
Yes. This is the fourth. No, this is the fourth one.
This is the fourth one.
March 2nd was a show called Took Longer Than Expected.
Yeah.
April 6th, I did the interview with Scott Maddox. And April 20th, we did the 200th episode. And here we are on May 25th.
Did I do Suzanne the White's interview this year?
2021.
It wasn't, no kidding. Wow.
Barely. It was in December, though. It was in December. It was mid-December, something like that. So this new setup.
We don't have a lot of volume up there. I apologize for that. I'm going to speak up like this. Is what it is, though.
I came straight from work. Look at me. Look at business casual.
Oh, yeah. Look at me sit over here in the dark.
It's a new setup. Lucas set us up in a new...
Different room
in between times. So here we are on a live stream on YouTube, looking at ourselves. It's so weird to see.
Yeah. At least now we can look forward and be looking at the camera and not have to be weird about which direction we're looking, because that's just the natural direction to look. You know what I mean?
We're not looking at each other now, see?
Oh, yeah. Hey, but I'm looking at you over there, so I kind of see you.
I got notes that aren't even relevant.
Well, that's fine. Oh, because it's been so long?
This shit was wrote in December. This is like... Here's just a couple things I've got written.
Yeah.
Disney. That happened on I went to Disney on December 27th.
Wow.
The Orlando Magic game I went to on December 28th.
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown. I took Bayless to SmackDown in January.
Mm-hmm.
Titans playoff loss, which happened in January.
Mm-hmm.
Riley Green, when me and Lindsay went in February.
Mm-hmm.
Took Waylon to his first concert with Cody Jinks in March. All of that, irrelevant.
All of it's already...
It's all irrelevant.
I'm not gone.
I mean, you know.
What month is this?
May? This is May. This is almost June. I've got notes from the damn Orlando Magic Milwaukee Bucks game where I finally got to go to the Orlando Magic Arena after being a fan starting in 1993.
We can go over them. I don't know. I don't know when that game was. It could have been yesterday, as far as I know.
Well, it could have been. But it wasn't. It was in December, and I just don't feel as passionate to tell you that I finally got to go to the house that Shaq built all these months later. And it wasn't even the house that Shaq built. They tore that arena down 10 years ago to make the Amway Center, so it's not even the same.
Well, I mean, it was still fun, though, right?
Oh, it's great. It was great. They had an Orlando Magic shrine out, and I got a... Yeah. Chubby, looking at all the Shaq and Penny memorabilia.
You think Penny Hardaway is one of the most underrated players? Like, people kind of forgot about him. Right?
I don't think he's underrated.
You don't think so?
I think
his name doesn't get brought up.
I think he's one of the greatest what ifs in the history of the NBA. Is what I think.
Okay,
because of injuries. I think that's why you don't talk about him. Kind of like Grant Hill. Grant Hill doesn't get talked about.
Right.
I know what you're saying, and but he was robbed because of injuries. He's one of the first.
You know, somebody who used to have a lot of heat on them that like listening used to hear him talk about all the time. Sean Kemp.
Yep, dope will do it.
Dope got him, didn't it? That dope game hit him hard, didn't it?
I've never seen a player fall off quicker than Sean Kemp did.
Hey, let me tell you, I saw something for you meth heads out there that love Mountain Dew. They make a hard Mountain Dew now. Yeah. They make an alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Saw it at the gas station today. Stopped, cooler up front, hard Mountain Dew, 5% alcohol by volume Mountain Dews. Sitting up there. I mean, as if Mountain Dew wasn't nasty enough
That's
already.
that's the choice of drink.
The meth head.
Meth heads.
Yeah,
though.
that's a meth head.
Obviously, because
Yeah.
you coming down off a bump or two, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's right.
What's
And
it
now,
called?
Hard Mountain Dew.
Oh, it is what I just thought.
hey, because extreme. They're hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when people call it heavy. Everything heavy. Just
Well, I
call
don't
it
know what that
Budweiser. Like Bud Heavy.
Is that like an original?
I hate when people call it 30 racks.
What is that?
That's what the trendy kids call, like, what you and I would call 30 beers. It's a 30 rack. Like I'm getting a 30 rack of Natty. Why does everybody got to be so damn trendy? You know? It's like that saying, if you know, you know. I hate it.
Yeah, but if you knew, you wouldn't.
I'm starting to think I'm just a grouchy old
Yeah.
prick because I hate everything that's been on social media. Why do I spend time on social media if I in fact hate it all?
I have no idea. Hey, just get off.
What if I don't know? Why do you have to be so secretive about it? Why do you have to be an entitled jerk and tell if you know, you know? What if I don't know? Can you turn me on to what I don't know?
No, you can't. In fact, because if you don't know, then you don't know.
Yeah, well, I want to know. Maybe I want to know. But no, these entitled people.
I think it's probably one of those things that if you did know, then you shouldn't care.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Right.
Just the point of it. Why you gotta be so snobby about it? If you know, you know.
Oh.
Why can't you just tell me? Back to Sean Kemp. I never saw a player fall off as hard. He was in the finals in 1996. Next thing you know, he's traded to Cleveland, and he's like, never heard of again. He just ate his way out of the league. I could say dope, but that man went from like 245 chisel to 280.
Oof. Speaking of players falling off real fast, that may be falling off faster than Sean Kemp. What about Zion Williams?
Yeah, Zion Williamson.
Williamson, yeah.
There's Memphis should be forever grateful they got the number 2 pick. When you got John Morant, because had they got the number 1 pick, they would have taken Zion Williamson, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He was like a can't miss prospect that
he's like 398 pounds.
Yeah.
He's huge.
He's like if Shaq and Charles Barkley had a child.
That's what they said. So funny.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a player
just fall apart.
He's too big. He's just too big. But that's generally what happens to Duke players. I don't know why we're surprised. I mean, it's kind of what happens. You know, they're like so great in college. Like, oh yeah, here's the pros. Your career's over.
Was Sean Kemp one of them too?
No, Sean Kemp was one of like the few that came out of high school, but he didn't really go to high school. He was not a true LeBron James, Kevin Garnett out of high school. He went to some like a junior college for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came to the NBA. So he was like 19 when he came. What about Tyreek Key? We're all over the place. What about Tyreek Key transferring to?
He's going to get some playing time at UT.
Yeah,
I believe too. Right? I'm
sure that I always wonder if Tyreek, when we interviewed him and he committed. He committed prior to his senior season. Then he broke all those records. Not all the records, but he set a lot of records in the state tournament for scoring. You just wonder how many more teams would have given it, or how many more college programs would have given him a look
had we not interviewed him. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I thought that probably. I think our interview with him, reaching our dozens and dozens of followers, is probably better than any Atlanta AAU tournament he played in.
Our ones and ones of followers probably sent him over the top.
Yeah, I just wonder if he committed before he done all that. So how many more teams would have committed? I would have asked him to come play. But I mean, it worked out. I mean, there was loopholes in the during COVID. He had a red shirt season where he sit out with an injury. Then he had the COVID year where they could come back. So what seems like he's been out of school for a long time. This is like his 6 years. So.
Oh, really?
He graduated in 15 or 16 whenever we done the podcast with him. 16, I guess. It wasn't 15 because we didn't have a podcast in 15. So 16, 17, whenever he graduated. So like he's got that extra year of eligibility basically. So, I know a lot of people from Salina will be happy to just make that 2-hour drive as opposed to.
Yeah, well, and you go to Knoxville, as opposed to anywhere out of the state.
Exactly. I expect to see some bootleg Tyreek Key jerseys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, all these women make all these T-shirts and stuff. How many bootleg Tyreek Key shirts you think we're going to be seeing in boutiques?
The boutiques is the funny part. It never would have occurred to me to boutique it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to click on stuff while I'm here because I've never seen this screen before. So I was trying to was trying to figure out whether we even had any volume. But we don't have any people listening anymore, too.
Well, who's YouTube? Is this your YouTube channel?
This is the One Lane Road Podcast YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I forgot we had one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is where we download all of our videos to each week where people go and listen to it.
Yeah. Well, video can only help, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we don't have volume on it. I don't know.
Well, let me just see.
I don't know if that's going to work or not.
I don't know. Let's just see. I'm interested.
Okay.
Live stream, baby. Live stream.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Look at that little delay.
Yeah, it's got latency built into it. So, well, good.
Man, we're looking good.
Well, good.
We're looking good. Look at that.
Yeah, I can see it.
There it is. Little delay. I'm exit off that, so we're
Okay.
stop being weird. But we got listened.
Well, good. If anybody's listening, tell them to get on. Tell them maybe next time y'all can watch us while we do it.
I'm just glad that Lucas threw something at me that I wasn't expecting, and it wasn't a hot damn chip challenge. Last time we had
This is
something
why
set up in this
I
room.
wish I had thought about doing this on the hot chip challenge because this can live on.
Yeah.
Where this video, after we stop streaming, it'll just be our video for the day.
Yeah.
And so I won't actually download anything to YouTube. This will just be what it was. And I wish we had this for the hot chip challenge because it would still be out there.
It's on my TikTok. Jeremy Mackey recorded it. I don't know why.
The whole thing?
He recorded a big, huge segment of it, and it's on.
Oh, if you could get that to me somehow, we'll get that online. I'm asked about that a lot.
You're asked about it?
Yeah.
Well, it was brutal.
Yeah.
I just don't think people still. I had people still ask me about that over the weekend, and they just asked, "Was that really that bad?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not a good actor. I'm not an actor.
Right.
You know, I can't."
Hey, speaking of shit actors, have you been watching this Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing?
Not a second. There's not even. I have no level of interest.
The YouTube stuff is the funniest part.
I don't even know.
There was a. I don't know who the guy was for. I don't know if he was one of Johnny Depp's. I don't know if he was a witness for Johnny Depp. I don't know if he was a witness for Amber Heard. I don't know anything about it. So he was supposedly a doctor, a specialist about something. I don't know what his specialty was, but he was sitting up there on a stand. This guy was paid to be there, right? And they asked him a question. Said, "Did you watch Johnny Depp in this movie?" And he said, "No, I didn't. I didn't watch it." And then they said, "Did you happen to watch him in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?" He goes, looked at the judge. He said, "Do I have to answer that?" The judge goes, Yes, you have to answer questions." Then he turned around and goes, No, I didn't watch that." I was like, this is the professional that you brought? Whoever brought this guy deserves to lose. They deserve for this to come back and bite them because that joker right there is losing it for them.
Think he was on cocaine?
He looked it. Who goes,
people that's
what kind of, who licks their teeth?
He might have just tried some of that hard Mountain Dew.
He either had lipstick on his teeth or he had cocaine in his nose.
Well, or he could have just rubbed his gums with it.
Well, that's true.
Just rubbed his gums with it. That's quicker.
Oh, it's real stuff. Well,
I don't know. I just heard. I mean, I've seen stuff about it, but
yeah,
boy, it just sounds like a train wreck. Huh?
Oh, it's
so
she's the amount of people that are watching this thing, or I'm not watching, commenting.
Well, people are nosy.
Yeah, or I'm talking about the people that are commenting on it. Like, there's channels that's been set up on YouTube dedicated to watching Johnny Depp's trial.
Well, think about when it happens in Little Town. Everybody wants to be in everybody's business when somebody breaks up. I mean, look at this is Johnny Depp.
Yeah, she shit on his bed, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
And then blamed it on her dog.
Huh. That's another level of woman scorned right there, isn't it?
You shit on my bed, you're mad. You know what I mean?
You know, I don't know.
You ever been so mad you shit on somebody's bed?
No.
I mean, I've been mad. I've been so mad that I would fight somebody. But I never thought, boy, if their bed was here, I'd shit on it.
Yeah. I don't even like people walking in on me when I'm in the bathroom. Right. I pretend I'm 38 and I pretend women don't poop. So I don't even
Yeah.
Boy, that's another level. It's another
Yeah.
level of pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, you're shitted.
You know, maybe piss on their tires or something,
Yeah,
but shit in
yeah.
their bed, that's another, whew.
Yeah. I hate it when it happens accidentally.
Yeah.
You know, there's even a term for doing something real bad. It's called shit in the bed.
Sharting.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. Oh, man. I hope Lindsay never gets that mad at me.
Yeah. Oh, if there's anybody that's that mad at anybody, it's Lindsay being that mad at you.
Yeah, but she's never done that.
Well, that's true.
Not yet, but there's time, I guess.
Well, God bless her, though. You know,
Well,
she's got time.
Don't let her watch. It's summer. She's off for summer, so, I mean,
Well, she's got time.
don't let her watch this case.
I'd give anything if she went out there and planted one on that couch out there in your building.
Man, that would be devastating because that is my go-to.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my office
your
after
bed.
hours.
That's also your bed sometimes. right?
Sometimes, man.
Plant one around it. Hey, I wanna tell you, your shoe game is definitely on point tonight.
Shit, you like that, don't you?
I do like that a lot better than some of the shit I've seen you come in. Those are nice.
You know,
Got that side zip on it.
yeah, those are called
There's nothing says I'm getting older and don't want to bend over and tie my shoes like a side zip.
No, those are just stylish, pal, and they're a little dirty. I'm a little disappointed. Those are I've been wanting to, those are called booties for women, but not for men. They're just called badass boots.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you can see that goes up.
Are them chucks? Or not chucks, but chuckas?
They're buckle.
Okay.
I had a whole damn meltdown at Buckle in Lexington the other day. We went up to see Edie in Wells. So I walked into Buckle, and I don't think this girl was just prepared for the meltdown I gave her onto my body and my jeans. I said, all I wear is Buckle jeans. I said, Brandon Gregory and Brent Duffer put me on them. Do they know who Brandon Gregory and Brent Duffer was? No. I said, they put me on their designer jeans several years ago. I said, I wear them. I said, how come I can get the same design, man? Look here. Look at these jeans. They're not comfortable. You see it? They're suffocating to my – these are. But these are about to – crotch is about to rip out. And oops, sorry. I forgot I was on camera. The crotch is about to rip out. There's holes in the belt loops over here.
Yeah.
These are about to have. This is one of the last times you ever see me in these jeans. But these pair – I wear Derek.
Like an old Derek.
They have like the Buckle –
Hey, let me ask you a question because it's killing me. Is that mic not staying where you want it to be?
no, it's pissing me off.
Okay.
Look here.
Okay. Keep talking.
So Buckle does this weird thing where it names their jeans. You got Derek's, Tyler's.
Let it go.
I mean, I feel like if I hold it up like this, I need to cup it like this.
Yeah, I mean,
It's getting a little. There it is. There it is.
how's that?
Gina. Yeah, I feel good about it.
Okay.
This shirt is big on me. Look how it makes it. Look how it makes me feel. Look how it makes me look. But I don't know why.
I would say uncomfortable.
Like I want to wear. I've known a lot of Dereks, and I've met like 30 good Dereks and a couple douchebag Dereks. So I hate that that's the jeans that fit my.
Is it spelled like Derek or like an old Derek? Like you're going out and working?
What? What do you mean?
You know what an old Derek is? It's an old rig.
It's Derek. Derek.
Oh, it's like the guy Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the jeans I wear from Buckle
yeah.
because it's for the guys with a little bit of extra in the quads, I guess. Right
Yeah.
here, these bigger thighs
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and these ham hocks.
Why? Yeah.
So I wear Derek's, and I was like, but look, this is suffocating my legs here. It's like my wife just puts them in the dryer for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I try to put them on.
Uh-huh.
I said, why? I said, these are Derek's. They don't fit like that. They're loose in the legs. See, not these. So she sends me through this whole deal. Then we're buying Hey Dudes. I get Waylon a pair of Hey Dudes. Then I said, let me ask you a question. I said, nobody told me I'd spend $74.95 on a pair of jeans and the crotch rip out in a month. And I said, you know what this nasty skank in Nashville told me, girls? She told me that she said, I brought a pair in. I was like, I've had these for 4 weeks and the crotch is ripped out. She said, it looks like you're washing them too often. I said, yeah, I do it every time I wear them. She said, no, you can't do that. She said, you have to wear these 2 or 3 times before you wash them.
Why would you
I
do
said,
that?
you know how saggy ass my pants get after one time of wearing them?
Yeah, they don't get it.
No, men can't do that. Women maybe can do that if you got a butt, but if you're like us
No.
and you have love handles and no butt, I mean, you can't wear jeans and they just get saggy on you. I said, not to mention if you're a working man, which I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, how dirty, how nasty is it going to be after 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, that ain't you can't do that.
But I do
That-
now.
There was a where you stick them in the freezer or anything? What she didn't tell you is they'll stick those in the freezer. They'll freeze them, you know.
No, I don't know nothing about that. Is that real?
Yeah,
You're
there's
serious?
yeah.
So then I turned back to attention and I said, by the way, I'm going to start a petition right now to remove this American Fighter. Y'all sell these. Y'all sell affliction shirts here. I said, do you know how ashamed I am to buy my blue jeans from the same place that sells affliction shirts? And I said, does anybody buy them? She goes, yeah, usually the same guys that wear the Rock Revival jeans.
Is that what you were wearing?
No,
when
it's
you said
Buckle.
that?
No, Buckle is different than Rock Revival.
Well, I don't know how I got off of.
She said, there's a demographic for those affliction shirts. I said, yeah, it's the douchebag section. That's the guys that buy them. She goes, typically, she's like, if you think your wife beater, if you're a woman beater, affliction. You know, I said, Macon County. I said, you don't know where that's at. I said, it's a little town called Lafayette, Tennessee. I said, every time I go to the Walmart there, I tell my wife, I said, all right, honey, the over is 2. And I said, we count it. And I said, never fails. I take the over, and it's 3 every time. I said, just when you think you're going to see enough cringy white males wearing affliction or tap out, you're only at 2, and you're like, oh, I'm about to lose the under.
Right.
Bam, there's always a Mexican that rolls through. Never to let you down.
Yeah, they
He's
ain't gonna let you down.
So, you know, stop it. Stop it if you're wearing affliction and tap out shirts. It's something I've said nauseum on this show, but really I just didn't know there was such a huge market for it until I saw it. And Buckle's a pretty trendy store, you know.
Right.
You know, nice jeans, nice boots, you know, obviously the little booties here.
Why, yeah, they're the great.
But then there's affliction. There's an affliction section. And I said, God dang, you got to have a section because people's buying it.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe it's a real thing still.
Yeah.
You know, I'd wear turtlenecks and polyester pants if I wear an affliction shirt. I'd wear a corduroy. I'd wear corduroy bell bottoms and a velvet turtleneck before I'd ever wear an affliction shirt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's challenge the people.
Okay.
Let's challenge people to buy us 2 affliction shirts, and we'll wear them live on the show.
Here's the thing. I'm not that far away from, I'm further away than what I think. Almost 20 years. I was going to say I'm not that far away from having worn one of those.
You wore an affliction shirt?
I'm sure I did.
Nah, it's either you did or you didn't. You know.
Which one was Randy Couture?
I have no idea. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Affliction, tap out, and American Fighter.
I know for a fact I had tap out shirts.
Oh, jeez.
I did. I can't help it.
Is that when you were cage fighting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a lot closer to.
Did you wear them to the club?
I'm a lot closer to punching somebody in the face now than what I ever was then. But
guys wear those to the club.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why?
I can't tell if I'm. Yeah, we're still live.
I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I know it's a rant forever. I've got so many.
I don't know that we're still live on there. The sound's still on there.
Hey, Brandon Howe, I was looking at my notes with our Nikki D. Ray versus Nikki Burdine.
Yeah.
Then you threw out that Spanish
that
rocked everybody's world.
Yeah.
Brandon Howe said that neither one of them got anything on Lindsay Nance.
Okay, we'll check that out.
Yeah.
Let's pause everything for just a minute. Hey, and we're back. I don't know what happened. It's like my
Did you catch my rant? Did you catch my rant about clothes on there? I hope I didn't drop any language that shouldn't be on this live.
I don't know. Go ahead and...
I cuss. Sorry. I don't know what
Go ahead and tell us.
I could be doing a lot.
Again.
Nobody wants. I'm just talking about. We ended the podcast talking about clothes. The first live stream talking about buckle clothes and how affliction stuff that we've talked about.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just give up on buying school clothes. I want to be supportive. I want to be most school spirited.
Yeah.
You know, I want to wear.
Oh yeah. They don't know any of that. They didn't catch any of that about.
No.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. All right, why clothes? I spent $238.12 on a basketball program.
Yeah.
Got the shirts 2 weeks before the season was over, and then got an extra large shirt. Got an extra large hoodie that universally a hoodie. You know, I know shirts are built different.
Yeah.
But a hoodie shouldn't be built different. I couldn't get it over top of this muffin top. But then Waylon has a large long sleeve shirt. It fits me. Make it make sense. It's like when I buy an extra large concert tee. I'm like this right here in it.
Yeah.
But I buy a 2X and it's a nightgown. Make it make sense. Maybe if I lose 15 pounds, I could wear the extra large, no problem, right?
Yeah, right. Who knows?
Anyway, you know.
Hey, who are you? The one that keeps popping in and out? Who keeps listening to us?
Who are you?
Chat with us. We got free chat down there. We got free chat. Stay for the pickles.
Well, people's not ready. People's not ready. By the way, people's not ready for our live feed because I didn't know it was happening.
Right.
You threw it on me. I love it.
Yeah.
Get used to it. Or hopefully it's going to last again.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. I spent $4.09 today because I was ready to come here and you said, I thought you motioned me when I got here.
I did.
Then I pulled up and I said, no, surely you didn't motion me. He said, get out of here. I smell like chicken shit.
Yeah.
I got to get a shower.
Yeah, I got to shower.
I met Lindsay, who's been at her sister's all day, so I pulled over and kissed on my kids a little bit and played with them in the parking lot of the car wash.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the Dairy Burger, which, of course, there was 2,200 people
Why
there.
wouldn't there be? You know?
Always.
Yeah.
And then you texted and said, I'm ready.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah. I get in there and do it.
Damn, that's a quick shower.
Yeah. I get after it when I get in there,
That's like people poop, and I can't even. Sometimes when I see people go poop, and I'm like, I couldn't even walk in there and got my pants.
Our neighbor, we had a neighbor one time. I'm not going to say his name just for sake of it. He told me one time we was getting ready to go golfing, and he said, "Hey, I'm gonna go drop a deuce. I'll be right back." And literally, like I was still talking to his roommate.
Yeah.
And I walked out the door, and I turned around and popped back in because I'd forgot my phone or something. I made it to the bottom of the steps, turned around and come back up. And he come out. He come out of the bathroom. He was done. He was already putting on his shoes, getting ready. He said, "You ready?" I was like, "There was no way you got done with all that quick, dude." He said, "Oh, yeah, I'm done."
You like hearing it twice?
No, I don't care for it.
I'm trying.
I'm glad you're checking it, though.
I don't understand how people do it that quick.
I don't know. I don't.
Lindsay always threatens us at home, says she's going to turn the Wi-Fi off on me and Waylon.
I bet since the internet come out, the length. I'm probably not giving any insight, and I may have even stolen this, but I bet the length of shits have went from from a minute to 30 minutes.
Well, there was nothing ever really entertaining about shampoo
dude.
Bottles.
Yeah. You can just read the back, paraben, color number 6, coconut oil.
Man can only read so much about on the back of a tampon box before you're ready to do your business.
Let's just get it done.
It's Wi-Fi changed the game for everybody. Now I shared that to my Facebook.
Well, maybe somebody will come. Well, you got a couple. A couple showing up. Either that or that's my phone and your phone that's showing up.
Yeah.
So you had a couple of other things left.
It's just talking about how well we could get right to it because there's so many. So to show us, like you guys that are just tuning in, I guess one didn't want to look. And the last 4 dates that we podcast. Luke, I interviewed Cole Chaney on December 9th. Lucas did Suzanne. What was her last name?
White.
Suzanne White on December 11th, 12th, something like that. We didn't do another podcast till March 2nd. When we had a reunion show. Then April 6th, I interviewed Scott Maddox from The Shed. April 20th, we did the 200 show. And then now here we are again a month later and doing the podcast again. So I've got a ton of brackets. Of brackets. Which, when you think about brackets, what month do you think of? March Madness. Okay, sorry. So you think about March Madness, and that's how long it's been since I've got all these. So whether brackets are relevant or not, for the next 20 shows,
let's bracket.
We're going to be doing something. So I asked you, Lucas.
Yes.
Would you like to start with the most iconic smells, worst things about school, worst situations, worst names of people, the best drunk meal, most useless skills, best M things, or the best insults?
Either skills, useless skills, awkward situations, or M things.
Okay, here's the M things.
Okay.
All right. So let me see if this is sharing just yet. So not. Let me just go ahead and say. I'm going to say click on it. Get on
the
link because I don't think it shows It doesn't show like if we were on Facebook Lives. People just see live stream and don't really realize because people are dumb. You know.
I don't.
Just kidding. Nobody's watching, so I can't insult. Nobody's watching. All right, so the best M things. Your first, they've even got it bracketed. And I'd like to say this is not a One Lane Road podcast original. This is from Barstool Sports, which all these ones we'll be doing will give credit to Barstool Sports because they're the ones that come up with these because they have a job and they do this for a living. And while we don't have time to come up with our own charts, so we just steal from Barstool. All right, so the number 1 seed of the M things is Mammaries.
I love Mammaries.
Number 16, Marish, Nick's friend. So I don't know who that is.
I don't know. There's some Memories.
Yeah.
Those are two of my favorite things, no matter what.
What's that a synonym?
Memories, milk jugs,
Oh,
monster milkers.
yeah. I think that probably wraps it up on M things.
Yeah.
8 versus 9 seed. Magic versus M&M's.
Well,
There's a lot of nerdy things in this world. Magic takes them all.
I would say it depends on both of these lose to M&M's. Okay, both of these things I'm about to say lose to M&M's. So, do you mean Magic, that stupid card game, or do you mean Magic like Cowboy Louie? Because you know what they can both do? They can both kick rocks. You know what I mean? Both of those things can kick rocks.
You never ever, in my presence, are going to disparage the good damn name of Cowboy Louie. Emi Shimmy Show Potty Da.
Well, at least give him the credit of saying it right.
Emi Shimmy Show.
Emo
Shimmy
Shimmy Show
Potty
Da.
That was pretty much what I said.
It wasn't. It was the last few syllables were
Emi Shimmy Show Potty Da.
Emo
Shimmy
Shimmy
Show.
Potty Da.
Emo Shimmy
What?
Show.
Are you messing?
Are you with me, kid?
Is this a game that I don't understand?
Emi Show Shimmy Show Potty Da.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
And the man, let's just call it what it is. Cowboy Louie give us crack cocaine on a stick.
Oh, he made them fucking suckers out of ice cube trays in his house. You know.
Yeah, they were. It was crystal meth on a stick.
Oh yeah,
frozen
Yeah.
crystal meth on a stick. Cowboy Emi Shimmy Show Potty Da. Emo Shimmy Show Potty Da.
If you don't say it right.
Magic is just for losers. Like
Yeah,
you can watch pro
And
wrestling.
if you prefer that card game, that Magic the Gathering card game to anything, you're just you're a dork. You're the biggest nerd that's ever lived.
Yeah, no. Oh.
No offense. You're a nerd.
So M&M's.
Yeah.
M&M's will take it
Yeah.
by being one of the greatest candies there is.
Well, yeah, it's probably the best.
Reese's would have a word, I'd say, but
Boy, you're right there.
All right, the number 5 seed, Michael Jeffrey Jordan versus the Masters with Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson and Happy Gilmore and
God, it's like whoever wrote this bracket, like half of it's like, do you want a Ford or do you want a Power Wheels? It's like, is Michael Jordan better than the Masters golfing?
well, there's a lot of people like golf.
Yeah, they're stupid too. It's Michael Jordan.
People watch golf on television. It blows my mind.
That's like 13 hours of. There goes another one.
Yeah, man, the suspense. They say it's suspenseful.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Hey, watch this. Oh. Ah!
It's
Golf
not.
clap.
Yeah, Michael Jordan,
All day long.
greatest basketball player in history.
Yeah.
Number 4 seed versus 13 seed Meat versus March Madness.
Well, meat, obviously.
March Madness is pretty great.
It's hard to beat meat, though, I'm just cutting up myself.
Well,
Yeah.
let low hanging fruit still fruit.
Yeah.
Still fruit. You're right. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You just can't beat
You
meat.
can't beat meat.
So sorry, March Madness, you are a big time deal, but the meat will not be beat in this round, at least.
Not in this room.
Not right now.
No, not right now. Not that live stream happening anyway. You feel me?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it matters.
Yeah, right now. Somebody will watch this later and think, I'm glad they didn't beat that meat in that room. Yeah,
Not on
not on that live stream.
Number 3 versus the 14 seed, Money versus Memorial Day weekend.
Well, money wins though, don't it?
Money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, yeah.
What did Biggie and May say about money?
I couldn't.
Yeah, you do. More money, more problems.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They never grew up poor in Clay County, did they?
No.
Because give me some of that money.
Yeah, here's the thing, y'all. You ain't gotta. You don't have to shoot everybody. You don't have to take everything that the other guy said as some offense. So you ain't got to fight about it. If you got a lot of money, everybody just get along.
Nobody made you buy that $75,000 chain.
No, not one person made you get a $340,000 car to drive around, and not one person told you that would be a good idea.
No. Memorial Day weekend's pretty nice, though.
Yeah, yeah.
It was. I mean,
What do you do? What do you do? Why is it now?
It's not nicer than money.
What do you do?
Without money, you can't be on your boat.
There's no way you're getting out on that boat and going to the lake for the weekend. If you don't have any money, then you know what you're sitting there doing, wishing you was able to work that day.
This one will be harder than any other advanced bracket. The finals won't even be as hard as this one.
Okay.
Number 11 seed, Monster Trucks versus number 6, MILFs.
I just don't care anything about Monster Trucks.
Well,
I've been an adult for so long now. When I was 12, Bigfoot was cool.
Yeah.
But at 13, I found MILFs. You know what I mean?
When I was 6 and into Monster Trucks, I didn't even know what a MILF was.
Right. But at 13, when MILFs became a thing,
Stifler's mom.
Monster Trucks, it's like they had this steep incline of like popularity, and then almost directly related to MILFs. It's like a monster truck would sound, and
Stifler's mom changed the game. We can agree on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you see that there's a commercial she's in about Uber Eats? I can eats it. And I was like, yes, you can eats it.
Stifler's mom or Nadia?
I thought it was Stifler's mom. Yeah, it was Stifler's mom for sure.
The blonde?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen the commercial. You just...
Yeah, it's an Uber Eats commercial.
Well, the voice you used, I thought you were Nadia for a minute. You had like a foreign voice.
Oh,
Stifler's mom wasn't foreign, was she?
No, it's not at all.
Just a MILF.
Yeah.
Just American MILF.
Oh, well, that's how she says it. She goes, it's from Uber Eats, so I can eats it. And she because they'll bring something other than just food. They brought her, I don't know what it was. It was something, it was obviously not food. It's from Uber Eats, so I must be able to eat it.
Don't you love commercials?
Oh, yeah.
MILFs.
Yeah.
Nothing like them. Movies or margaritas?
Movies. There's a different time in my life. Yeah, I know.
I never liked
that's
tequila.
not true. That's not true.
I
was going to say at another time in my life I might have said margaritas. But I don't know. I can't tell you right now that I've ever drank one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a margarita. I don't like tequila.
There's nothing good ever comes out of tequila.
No, that's the universal one I will not drink, hardly. Now, this is probably a tough one for you. Men or Miami? Because I know you're a fan of the mans. You ever been to Miami?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever had a man?
Mm-mm. Have I ever had one?
Just a question, man.
Well, no,
you got to get so hot about it.
Well, I would not. No, I was actually going to question what your definition of had one was.
Well, I think you know.
Yeah. No.
Obviously not.
No.
So, answer the question. What's your favorite thing, men or Miami? Notice I'm not answering this. I'm asking the question.
What would you say, though?
Men.
Yeah. What's in Miami that we would,
Well, a lot of men.
Yeah, are we talking about one man?
No, it's what it says men.
All of them. Or Miami.
I don't understand it. I don't understand. This is a dumb bracket, really.
Yeah.
I mean, but
who's going to,
It's Chuck Norris is the picture, so it tricks you a little bit because you're using the biggest badass there is in Chuck Norris.
I'd say Chuck Norris.
But he's not an M, but he's representing all men because he is the man. But
he could be multiple men.
He's the manliest man there is.
So does that make him a manly man?
You ever been to Miami?
No.
It's fine.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
It's okay, right?
I did a lot of
dope there. Yeah, that's what you were going to say. You stopped yourself, but I finished.
I was living La Vida Loca when I was down there.
Oh yeah. Hey, I know one person that lives in Miami.
Dwayne Wade.
No. I go to he was at jiu-jitsu in Cookeville, and he turned around and moved to Miami, and then he showed back up last week to jiu-jitsu. So I know somebody that lives in Miami that's been to Miami. That's all I know.
He's back in Cookeville randomly.
Hey, come back to see his family or something.
Yeah, I bet he's a sketchy fellow.
You know, he's debatable.
Yeah,
You know,
guarantee it.
his situation's debatable.
I wouldn't trust that guy.
No.
Second round, M&M's or Mammaries.
Mammers.
If it was Reese's, I would
have a harder time. They also come in twos.
Yeah, nice.
Mm.
Michael Jordan or meat.
Still hard to beat it, you know. I'd say Michael Jordan, though.
Yeah, I mean, just Michael Jordan's a global, phenomenon.
Meat is too, though.
Steak is, yeah. I mean, but I don't know. I found like this is Michael Jordan don't lose in the second round ever. But we got to eliminate him sometimes. So we know we don't lose. Unlike LeBron James, Michael Jordan don't lose in the finals.
Right.
So, but he's on the wrong side of the bracket with Mammaries to go very far in the next round.
I saw a clip the other day of somebody saying Michael Jordan or LeBron James.
Yeah.
And, the guy said, it was a young kid, and he was very insightful for as young as he was.
Sure.
When I say young, I say like 20, 21, something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's my first time on a podcast. I apologize for all the things.
All of them.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He said, so if you go to a girl's house 5 times, 5 times, and you lock it down 5 times, or you go to a girl's house 10 times and you lock it down 4 times, he said, who's the best? You know, which way is the best?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would remember I was going to throw a cheesy analogy out, but you can't beat that one.
Right.
That one's best.
That's the best one ever.
Yes, I'm not even going to try to.
Yeah.
Money or MILFs?
MILFs. What's the reason you're even trying to get the money, realistically? If there's...
You got to take the MILF out on town.
There's really... What's the other reason?
Sometimes MILFs are so scattered, though, they've been through it, and they've been divorced. They've had their men with their money, They're just looking for love that second time around.
Or a good time. Or somebody's not an asshole, you know what I mean?
You don't always have to have money for that. Sometimes you got to have meat. So, movies or men?
I mean, is there movies about men?
Let's just go with movies because it gets real weird if we have meat, Mammaries, MILFs, and men all in the same Final Four.
We'll go movies then.
Movies is good.
I like
What's
movies.
your favorite movie of all time?
Troy, maybe. Scarface. Something that's got a lot of unnecessary violence in it, something
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. Mammaries
Yes.
or Michael Jordan?
Memories.
It's just hard. Mammaries are always going to be the king for men. MILFs or men or movies.
MILFs.
Well, we're looking like perverts. We're looking like perverts because
pervert.
Mammaries or MILFs. It's MILFs
All day long. You know what MILFs have?
Mammaries. Yeah. Why they chose for us?
They got it. They knew what they were doing.
Which one's better, MILF or a cougar?
Oh, MILF for sure.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the age. I'd like to know the age cutoff for MILF.
53.
It's a pretty exact age. I feel like it's a pretty exact age.
It was in the Encyclopedia Britannica. My new edition came last week.
Did my aunt sell you those?
Yeah, my new edition came last week in the mail. Took 38 trips for
MILF. I'm almost going to see if the internet
will tell you.
Imagine trying to put your Encyclopedia Britannicas on LSN or Marketplace. Would you rather read out of Encyclopedia Britannica, or would you rather Google something on dial-up?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I could probably get it. I'd probably more likely get it out of the encyclopedia before I could get it out of
Dial-up. You can read.
Yeah.
But what chapter? Which book are you in?
You got to first. You got to go to Google. Get there.
Yeah.
Then you got to query.
What you call me?
And then you got to pick your page. I don't know, man. I could probably go down there and read which section I'm in and flip to the page before I could do that.
I think so. I'm an why? I'm trying to
I feel like you're messing with me tonight.
All right. So it says, well, I know what the acronym stands for. MILF is a woman who is still beautiful after being a mom and is a matured housewife. Generally, MILF age starts from 38, which I don't think that's accurate. No. MILF is a lady who is liked and loved by all generations.
Yeah.
Cougar is a sexually active and attractive mature woman 40 years of age beyond. So you're telling me...
There's 2 years that you're a MILF? 38 and 39-year-olds are MILFs.
No, I feel like a 19, 20-year-old cannot be a MILF.
No, I feel like 28, 29, 30, you're starting to get into that MILF range, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see.
Other than that, I mean, you're a young lady with a child.
Oh, according to the Urban Dictionary, which has never steered me wrong.
Or straightened you, apparently.
Which lists many definitions of cougar, too unsavory to print. The cougar woman is generally at least 35 years old and always in the hunt, while many of the Hollywood and tabloid depictions put the women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Well, if you're 35, 40 and 50 gets it too. 60, I think there's got to be another. Is there something beyond a cougar?
G-MILF.
Mm-hmm. There it is. But that's when they say women hit their peak is their late 30s. That's when the cougars start peaking. That's not fair to us men, Men are done. We're done by the time we're late 30s.
I've been done for
our testosterone.
I'm 37.
Crashed.
I've been done.
Our testosterone's crashed. Our hairline's receded.
Oh, it's gone.
And these women will be like, "Oh, where's the 22-year-olds at?"
And I tell them they're over there. Go get them
with those Energizer batteries.
Yeah, go over there and get one.
You ever wonder how?
No, not even once.
Okay, all right. In the word Lucas, all right.
All right.
So we got I don't want to do it in the bracket tonight.
Okay.
We're from Clay County. You ever wondered how much of a redneck you are?
No.
And this is a list. It says.
Well, tell me.
No, never mind.
Okay.
I deleted telling if you get 30 to 40 of these in a 40 question thing, you're bona fide redneck or Appalachian.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go ahead and call it Appalachian.
Sorry. Have you ever owned a pellet or BB gun?
Of course.
Owned a real gun?
Of course.
Shot a gun?
Of course.
Squirrel or rabbit hunted?
Of course.
Fished?
Of course.
Slingshotted?
Of course.
Plucked a chicken or turkey? Obviously. Gathered ginseng?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
I've went ginseng hunting. I've never found any, but I've been hunting for ginseng.
Have you ever you know what else I've never done? People's going to blow their mind. I've never
dryland fish hunting.
I've never in my life seen it.
I've not been as an adult. I haven't been in 30 years. It's probably not that long.
Is it good?
25. It's been 25 years. I can't remember.
You don't remember what it tastes like, even? Okay.
My brother went the other day, found some as big as your hand.
Wow. Running from him?
Yeah, he was trying to get away from him. Found some as big as his hand, but I couldn't tell you.
Huh.
Hey, I haven't seen you. Pause. 4 snakes in the chicken houses.
God dang.
3 of which were black racers. Okay. Do you know what a black racer is?
No.
It's one that will actually chase you. It'll physically stand up and run around with you. So here it comes. The first one. Here it comes up on its back, and it's striking at stuff, and it's kind of running sideways or slithering side. I'm gonna use running because that's just what I looked at. That's what I was doing. It turns and comes back up towards me, and the guy that works with us, he run over there and stepped on it to hold it down. I said, "Hold him there. I'll be right back." Went and got him a stick. He knocked it out and flicked it out the door. I said, "Never in my life."
You can knock a snake out?
He did. He knocked it right out. I thought he would. I thought he killed it. However, like an hour later, it was crawling away. 3 days later, there was 2 in the chicken house down there in some of our other chicken houses. One 60 inches long, one 62 inches long.
It's taller than Mackie.
It was huge. One of them's like a foot longer than Mackie.
Man, that makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. Those 3 would have been fine had they not decided to proceed after us. But whenever one of them's chasing you, what do?
I run like hell.
You know,
That's all
here's
you
the
can
thing.
do.
The only
They're faster than you, though, ain't
at
they?
that point in time, they're ever want a copperhead. They're ever want a rattlesnake. They're ever want a cotton.
I'm not close enough to them to know what they are.
Oh, I'm not. If it'll lay there and be fine, or if it'll slowly crawl away. The 4th one was just a little old chicken snake, pretty little old chicken snake. It's fine. We got it. We picked it up, put it in a bucket. I carried it outside, dumped it where it was out of the way. Everything was fine. I didn't touch it. Everything was fine. But you know what it didn't do? It didn't stand up on its back and try to follow you.
Like a damn king cobra, like Jake the Snake.
What are you following me for, Snake? What are you following me for? What are you trying to get? You trying to get in my pocket? Because I ain't carrying you. You know, what are you wanting?
How'd you know it was a black racer? Did you know what a black racer was before
I had
today?
no idea what it was. Oh, I did before today. I did.
I mean, before that day.
No. I had heard of a blue racer before. Randomly, after all of this shit goes on, I go to Tractor Supply.
It's a great store.
And was going through the checkout. They have these little laminated things of things in Tennessee, parks, mushrooms, and snakes of Tennessee that somebody has turned backwards. The picture on the back of the thing was a black racer, which was the exact picture of the snake that we had found.
God wanted you to know what it was. That was a sign from God.
He said that was a black racer and it wasn't poisonous. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, you still wanted to know this.
Yeah, I did.
God let you know that. God was watching out. That you said, Lucas, that you're going to see those again. Can I see it?
Yeah. Well, here's the 2. The 2 that they were at the same time, like he was throttling one and the other one.
Golly, man, I hate snakes.
The other one decided to come down there after him. He said
that
he was.
Son of a gun is long. Oh my God!
Look at the size of that joker.
Look at its head right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And that's it coming alive right there.
Now them right there were disposed of.
You killed them?
I didn't.
That scares me so bad. I want to look at them again.
Yeah.
But man, I tell you, man, I
tell you what creeps me out is the fact that they will chase you down or chase after you. You know, I don't. Everybody's told me, if you'd have turned around and run after them, they'd have ran.
Liable to. Would they have though?
I don't know.
I don't want them to call my bluff.
Here's the thing. Really? And right here's what I saw on the back, right there when I walked through Tractor Supply.
Shit.
Walked through Tractor Supply. It was like turned towards me. This was like 3 or 4 days later. I was like, isn't that weird? That's that
Stop.
thing.
Don't kill that snake. Despite playing important roles as both predators and prey, snakes remain highly misunderstood vertebrates. There are only 4 venomous species that occur in Tennessee.
Here's the thing that's misunderstood about them. Why are you chasing me? I don't understand. Why are you after me? Why are you coming at me like you know me?
Here's my problem with snakes. I don't have time to study what they are, and I'm not trained upon. You know, I can see a rattlesnake because it's got rattles.
Yeah.
And I know what a premise of a
copperhead is, right?
I'm not going to know enough, but how many black snakes you saw that looked a little like a copperhead, though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not stopping to look.
You know what I wish
chicken snake looks a little bit. It's got a little bit of yellow on it. Right light, it could be a little bit of a copperhead, you know.
All black snakes ain't black either, are they?
Well, this
chicken snake black.
I bought that Snakes of Tennessee thing. I bought that from Tractor Supply.
Educational.
And was flipping through it. Man, I knew in Tennessee there were garter snakes. I knew there were chicken snakes. I knew there were black snakes, and then copperheads and rattlesnakes. Right, those 5. Shit, there's no such thing as a garter snake. That's nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing?
That's not even a real thing. It's not what it's called.
What's it called?
I don't know. It wasn't. It's like a grass snake or something.
Chicken snake.
Chicken snake's not what it's called either. You know, that wasn't on there. So there was like we call like 6 different snakes these things. You know.
Yeah.
we call like 6 different snakes as one thing. So who knows? Like there was all kinds of corn snakes and rat snakes and stuff that I had never heard of. There was pictures of it, and I know I've seen them before. It's like, oh, I've called that 4 years.
I've never been close enough to any of them to know.
No,
I don't want to be. You going to try one of these Mountain Dews if you were drinking?
No.
Baja Blast watermelon, zero sugar, and black cherry.
Yeah.
I'll probably hammer a couple of these down.
5% alcohol by
I
volume.
may try 'em. I don't even know what a real beer.
I don't think they're well, like 5.5 is like a
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, Bud Light, something like that. You know, 6 is high volume for a high alcohol by volume for one. It don't look like the cans are full size. It looks like they're like a miniature can or something too. Or maybe remember those 10-ounce cans or something you used to be able to get? Those were fantastic.
I love 10-ounce Bud Lights.
Yeah.
Why they ever did away with 10-ounce Bud Lights? I would go to deep extremities to have a 10-ounce Busch Light.
You know, I don't know why I didn't just zoom in like I just did. I forget that this is like a 100 megapixel camera. They're 12-ounce cans. There's 12-ounce cans in it.
Mm-hmm.
They're normal size. That was my mistake.
Well, somebody had try a hard Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew Heavy, as the rednecks might call it. Let's see how else redneck you are.
Yeah, keep going.
Have you ever eaten frog legs?
I have, and that's nasty.
It is. Eaten deer meat,
yeah,
obviously. Fed a baby farm animal with a bottle.
Yeah.
You gathered fresh eggs.
Yep.
You've driven a stick shift.
Well, yeah.
What you say why yeah, like it's, I mean, a lot of people don't have to drive a stick shift.
That's true.
So.
I was born in the 80s, though, so.
Yeah. Started a vehicle using a manual choke.
No. Yeah, I have. Old
four-wheelers count?
Yeah, but, you know, I've started old log trucks and stuff from years ago, but that's, you know, it was like 70s models trucks.
I don't think it has you didn't ask for the.
Yeah, yeah.
Rode in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Shucked corn.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shucked corn?
Yeah, we got a corn crib out here that we used to put corn in.
I don't think I've ever shut. I don't know if I've ever. Surely I've shut corn. I don't know.
Well, I'd think.
Waded barefoot in a creek.
Yeah.
Man, you know, just wonder.
You know, I probably didn't go. I probably have been barefoot in the creek.
I'm sure.
I would say.
What do you mean?
Like, I wouldn't get barefoot in one now.
Oh, man, it'd ruin your feet.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it now.
No.
I probably did as a kid.
Yeah. Kids are tougher than adults.
Yeah.
Fireflies in a jar at night.
Oh, yeah. Kids are a lot dumber than we are, too.
Yeah. Tasted wild honeysuckle.
Oh, yeah. It's the best thing ever.
I don't know that I've done that.
You pull the flower off and pull the backside out and taste the stem.
Gathered wild blackberries.
Oh, yeah.
Used an outhouse.
Yeah, yes. Have you ever used one?
No.
My great grandmother, when we go to her house when we were kids, she didn't have running water in her house until I was probably 10.
Well, that was 1995.
Yeah.
94.
Yeah.
93.
They didn't have running water until I was 10.
What's wrong with them people?
They were 100, you know. You know, they just work.
I ain't paying no damn water bill around here.
Hey, my uncle put water in the house for him and built the bathroom on in the back. What happened was he finally got sick, or he or she finally got sick, and they needed to stop bringing well water in. So he run and built them a bathroom, run water in. And when he laid the pipe from the road out to the house, my great grandfather could not believe that water was going to make it from the road to the house because they didn't put enough slope in the ditch. You know, he could not believe that water was going to flow over there and flow down the hill, flow uphill.
You've done 3 things in a row there that I've not done: honeysuckle, blackberries, and used outhouse.
Huh?
And I think number 22. Also, I don't know that I've ever been on a horse in my life.
Really?
I don't know that I have.
I have been. I have ridden a horse. You know what the dumbest thing in the world is? Riding a horse.
Yeah.
There's a cowboy that works around here that lives around here somewhere close. He's from Colorado.
Oh, he's real life cowboy.
Oh. No, this isn't like he plays cowboy on TV or nothing. He's a real cowboy. And like, I was talking to him the other day. He'd got a bull taking a horn to the hip. It tried to get his horse, and it like glanced off his saddle and got him in the hip, and he's walking around with a limp. I said, that's because you're riding these stupid horses. I said, if you wasn't on them horses, well, he goes, oh, I got a good one you need. I said, there's no such thing as a good one.
Yeah, no.
I said, I've watched Lonesome Dove too many times. I'm not getting brained and having somebody have to wipe my ass the rest of my life. He said, it's every one of y'all's problems out here. He said, all y'all watch Lonesome Dove and believe that shit's real. He said, not everybody that gets around a horse gets kicked in the head every time they get around a horse.
Well, it's a pretty good chance.
I said, but you don't get kicked in the head by a horse if you don't get around it.
That's right. I think I may have been on one when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I may have rode one at Nathan Odell's one year, but I don't remember it. It didn't change my life enough that I remember it.
I messed around with horses as an adult a little bit, but it's just not worth it.
Smelled the scent of cured tobacco hanging, obviously. Taking the ashes out of a wood stove. Mm-hmm. We've done that. 25 got cut off, so I don't know what that is. I'm assuming you've done it, though. Walked barefoot down a gravel or dirt road. Mm-hmm. Slept in a tent.
Yeah.
28's up in the air. You ever been attacked by a rooster?
Yeah.
I've not been attacked by a rooster.
Flogged is what they call it.
Flogged by some cock.
Yeah.
Eating raw apple, potato, or turnip off the blade of a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Apple. Dip skull or chewing tobacco, or had it applied to a bee sting.
All of the above.
I have been higher
than a giraffe's ass
on skull.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried dipping 2 times my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
One time when I was like 13 years old, sick.
Yeah. It hits different,
as the kids say.
Yeah.
And then I tried it again, like one of my first weeks in college. I bought a little can of cherry skull, thought I was going to be a badass, and I just never. I don't know. Make fun of me all you want, but I got sick.
Yeah. Oh, it's the biggest head rush ever. Like of any way to take in nicotine, it's a killer.
That was enough for me.
Yeah.
Homemade snow cream.
Yeah.
Used a pump to draw water from a well. You never done that?
Yeah, my
grandpa's
great grandmother and grandfather. The way that well they had up until I was 10.
Yeah. Been on a hayride.
Yeah.
Obviously. Jumped into a pile of raked leaves.
Oh yeah.
Carved your initials into a tree.
Yeah.
What is this? George Strait song? You sucked on a piece of water hose to siphon gas out of a gas tank.
I have never done that.
I've never done it.
Never siphoned gas. Camden asked me that last week randomly. He said, "Do you ever siphon gas out of a tank?" I said, "No."
Well, it's because he's hearing all these gas prices.
Yeah.
He's probably hearing people talking about they're going to have to do that.
Yeah.
You've been shot by electric fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Split wood with an axe.
Yeah.
Hung laundry outside on a clothesline.
Yes.
Eating fried bologna. Obviously.
I fried some bologna last week.
You are definitely in that 35 to 40.
Here's the thing. There's only like 2 or 3 of them that I haven't. I don't even know if there was 3, but there was like 2 of them I hadn't done. I'm the least redneck person.
Yeah.
Ever, though. Not ever. I mean.
Yeah, but what's your definition of redneck is.
Right.
I think to someone in Delaware.
I'm a redneck. You're right. That's exactly right.
Somebody in Rhode Island or Vermont.
Yeah.
We're all rednecks.
Yeah.
Anybody that talks with our accents.
Yeah.
Redneck.
Yeah. To some of the rednecks around here, I'm a city boy.
Yeah. I'm definitely a city boy. If you're a city boy.
Yeah, right.
I'm from New York City.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I sometimes. Do you ever feel like the time you've spent in Cookeville or other bigger cities that sometimes when you're around country folks that you have to kind of like, I'm not going to say dumb yourself down,
but just like speak differently.
Yes. And I hate those people because I work with people or are friends with people that I say you talk differently around different people, knowing damn well that I do it too.
Yeah, right.
I'll see you. I say, "What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy?"
So, buddy.
Now, if I'm around saying I'm in a county above us, in Kentucky,
right?
I might say, "Well, Batchy."
Oh yeah,
we know good.
I tell you when I would notice it really bad was whenever I was working professionally a lot.
Pitiful.
And there would somebody come in from another country or something. I would get very articulate. I would pronounce all of my letters. Yeah. I would purposely go out of the way to exaggerate some of the things I would say. I had this guy come in and do some work for me. He was from way out of town. You know, he was from like, I don't know if he's from like Iran or what, but I think he was Iranian. Anyway, he was doing some work for me. And, he had been out there for like an hour, and I had to go do this and I had to go do that. And I'd sent somebody with him, and he was working on a saw for me. And I went out there to the saw, and he was so frustrated. I could see it. He was visibly frustrated whenever I got down through there. And he was having an argument with my saw operator. And the whole argument was that neither of them knew what the other one was saying. And so I said, how can I help you? How can I help you? And he told me the problem. I told him, said this. He goes, I've been trying for an hour to get somebody to answer that question. Why are you the only person here that speaks English? I said, I'm not. He said, this guy doesn't. He said, I speak English. I don't know what this guy speaks. I was like, oh, he speaks Smith County is what he speaks. Yeah.
Try saying you just when you say neither.
Uh-huh.
Just imagine if you went to Tompkinsville around up at the Napa Parts store on a Saturday night when we were 17 years old. Said, neither of you
neither of you
can outdrink me.
Yeah.
They're going to laugh at you and say, I don't know what neither is.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Neither you, old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd caught myself doing it, and I've always been judgy. I'm a hypocrite, I guess, because I noticed the other day, I was like, well, I'm going to tell you something, son. I got whoa. I just
slipped
I lost 8 points off my IQ.
I just slipped into a whole different person right there. Who was that?
Yeah.
No, I got told one time, I said, I was wearing a pair of boots. The guy said, well, you didn't work in them boots today, did you? I said, no, as a matter of fact, I didn't work in my shit stomping boots today. These are a completely different pair than the ones that I wore to work. I'm not going to wear those out.
I mean, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Let's see. You got a couple country music ones that have popped up. I thought was pretty interesting. If you had to pick, this is off Whiskey Riff.
Yeah, Whiskey River, take my money.
3 of the most. So this is 12 of the most iconic country music stars in history and bands. But you have to only keep 3.
Okay,
it's gonna be tough. George Strait, Reba McEntire, Tracy Lawrence, Clint Black, Trisha Yearwood, Tim McGraw, Dina Carter, Randy Travis, Brooks and Dunn, Travis Tritt, Shania Twain, and Alan Jackson.
Can I see it?
Yes. You, in fact, can see it.
So I got to keep
3 of those.
You know, Tracy Lawrence sure does look like really young. Married Gwen Stefani.
Oh, Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
I didn't even look at the picture before I handed it to you. I don't even know. I just looked at their names.
So we got to keep 3 of them. I would keep Randy Travis, George Strait, and Alan Jackson. Maybe Travis Tritt over Alan Jackson.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are we doing with these 3 when we're keeping them?
Where are we going to put them?
Is that illegal?
I don't know.
You know, I feel like,
where am I going to put these guys?
Because if we're just keeping them for show, I'm probably keeping Dina Carter and
that young Reba.
Shania Twain. Reba never has really done it. I think older Reba does more for me than younger Reba.
That young Shania got it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. She was the first one I ever saw in country music. I was 11 years old when she debuted, and she showed the midriff for the first time. Nobody was doing that in country music. Nobody was doing it really. MTV was doing it like Jenny McCarthy, you know, half naked. Right. But Shania come with that belly button showing that nobody was doing in country music.
She got that skirt.
She's still beautiful. Let me see the list again.
Tim McGraw looking like an idiot standing there with this stupid little mustache.
Look here, Tim McGraw looking like a Great Value brand Neil Smith, Big Neil.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trisha Yearwood immediately off the list.
Yeah.
No, she's in love with a boy. However, one of the top female. She's in love with the boy.
And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday.
It's top. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's top 100 songs about boys that have been written.
By Trisha Yearwood.
Yeah.
She's for this, she's off the list. Clint Black, even though Clint Black owns Stone Cold Steve Austin was doing a Q&A on Twitter one time, and I said, everybody was asking him wrestling questions. I said, best favorite drinking song. He said, Clint Black, Killing Time.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But
she's the first thing that I thought of when I thought I'd drink her off my mind.
It's a hell of a song. Yeah. One of the best songs ever.
You know Clint what, Black's though? Best. Name another one.
Better Man.
Ooh, good one, too. Not only did you name one, you got
Desperado. Even though he wasn't his originally, but he just still...
I don't know that one at all.
Desperado. Yeah, you do. Desperado.
Oh, he's out riding fences. Come to your senses because you're out riding.
Yeah, Clint Black done that. Clint
Yeah.
Black, pretty good. Tracy Lawrence, yeah, he just looks like a...
Yeah, get out of here, Blake
Tracy
Shelton.
Lawrence looks like somebody
You
you'd
Blake
see.
Shelton want to be?
Well,
Hey, who's that guy?
Tracy Lawrence was first, though. See, that's the problem with your
Was he, though?
comparison. Yeah, yes, actually, chronologically, he was before.
What was he doing?
Tracy Lawrence looks like somebody you see behind the fence at the bean patch.
Hey, who's that guy that everybody there in Jackson County wants to be like? Married, all those boys love him when they start talking about music. Matt Mayberry loves him.
Married who?
Another singer, woman, back in the 80s and 90s. Help me out here.
Keith Whitley.
Keith Whitley, yes.
Keith Whitley is the greatest.
What does he even sing?
What do you mean? What does he even sing?
I mean, those words that we both just said.
When you say nothing at all, don't close your eyes.
Uh-huh.
I'm over you.
Uh-huh.
Tell Lori I love her.
Yeah. I don't know that one. I knew the other three. Hey, here's the thing. You just named that many Clint Black songs. Why is he so much greater than Clint Black?
Because
You know,
he just is.
Name more.
Okay, hold on. Let me just go to the collect. You can't seriously be questioning.
I don't know.
It's because he died at like...
Yeah, but does that make him better?
What do you mean? No, not better. It's just like that's why there's no more of it. He didn't go to he didn't go to prison like Tupac and write pages of poetry and turn it into rap songs.
Uh-huh.
Like he died from alcohol poisoning because he. Here's the Essential Keith Whitley album.
Yeah.
Essential. Turn Me to Love. Living Like There's No Tomorrow. A Hard Act to Follow. Okay, maybe it's not so essential.
I'm saying I don't know any of the
Maybe
songs that you've said so far.
Let's start from the bottom.
Yeah.
It Ain't Nothing. No Stranger to the Rain.
There's one I knew.
Homecoming 63. Miami.
Yeah.
10 Feet Away. I Wonder Where Are You Tonight.
I've known two of the ones you said so far. With the three other ones that you said, that's 5 so far.
Till a Tear Becomes Rose. Talk to Me, Texas. Tell me you've never heard of Brotherly Love with Earl Thomas Conley. Just listen to his voice. I mean, God.
That's a good one. It's a good one. Hey, you can't just turn it off. I mean, I get it, but why is he like?
Because he's better. His voice
Is it because he died?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everybody's always better when they die.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Right.
hey, look here. We got 0 views on this live feed right now. If we die, one of us has a heart attack right now. I was in this show. It's going viral.
It's going 10 views
You know,
tomorrow. Yeah.
I just think Keith Whitley's voice is better than. I
Most
think
others.
Keith Whitley's voice is better than everybody on that list, including George Strait.
Oh, yeah, I have no doubt.
Travis Tritt's my favorite on that whole list right there.
I could do that entire list
You can do without it.
without everybody on that list.
You can do without everybody on this list.
Yep. You know who my favorite on that entire list is?
Randy Travis.
Reba McEntire. Out of
Tell me Reba McEntire's favorite song. What's your favorite song other than Fancy?
The Night the Last Went in Georgia.
It's a good one. It wasn't hers originally, but it's a good one.
As far as I know, she's the only one
It's
that's
the
ever
only
sung
one,
it.
it's the only one I knew for 25 years that sung it until I
Yep.
didn't know. What's the third favorite song? What's your third favorite Reba song?
Fancy.
He can't be the third one if it's the first one.
Hey, you asked.
Okay.
It's so good it hit the list twice.
And it's one of the best.
Yeah.
George Strait.
Yeah.
I love what Cody Canada says about George Strait. Says, I like when George Strait, now he's getting older and he's retiring. Everybody's like, you heard a new George Strait song? Don't really like it. Cody Canada's like, well, he's got like 75 that kick ass, so go after yourself.
Yeah.
George Strait.
Yeah.
If I had picked 3 on that list, Travis Tritt.
Randy Travis and George Strait.
But I really like Alan Jackson too.
He is very good. And
Yeah.
his greatest hits is a banger.
I bet Alan Jackson and Banger never have been in the same. You think Alan Jackson? You think the kids are like, man, Alan Jackson? He's got that.
That Chattahoochee was a banger. I heard that in a rap song one time. Probably.
Chattahoochee was probably. Speaking of Chattahoochee,
Yeah.
this is where we're wrong as a society, where everything past our generations is going to hell. Generations going to hell. On Urban Dictionary,
Yeah.
a Gerber. Jesus Christ, a Gerber.
Yeah.
and a baby bottle.
Yeah.
A burger and a grape snow cone is euphemism. How am I saying?
Euphemism.
Euphemism. God dang. Euphemism. Imi shimmy show potty da.
Oh, yeah.
Or phrase that describes oral sex or a 69.
Oh, my God.
When two people enjoy a burger and a grape snow cone, the burger represents the vagina,
Fur burger.
also known as the fur burger, and the grape snow cone represents the penis, something to
Perforated
hold and
yogurt
lick.
slinger.
The grape flavor represented the purple color of the head or the penis. Of the penis. Wanted to smash last night, but had to settle for a burger and a grape snow cone. No! He had a burger and a grape snow cone, you perverts!
You didn't settle for shit.
He got a burger and a grape snow cone. What's wrong with you perverts?
Pervert.
I just, sometimes I laugh at stuff like this, and sometimes I get really heated about it.
Here's the thing. All that being said, I believe, as I'm sitting here, he talked about how hot a hoochie's coochie was in that song.
Yeah. So maybe it is.
Maybe it is a.
Maybe Al should take a little blame.
Yeah, maybe he should. Maybe he should have said, "Hey, a burger and a grape snow cone." Is that
Hotter than a hoochie coochie?
Did he say hotter than a hoochie coochie or hotter than a hoochie's coochie?
Well, I don't think he said hoochie's coochie. Let's just look. Chattahoochee lyrics.
It gets hotter than a hoochie's coochie.
I don't think that's what he said. Chattahoochee lyrics. One dial up here with my fingers. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. But what is a hoochie coochie?
I know what it is.
Well, let's just ask.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go to
What is
Lyric Slinger or whatever.
a hoochie coochie? The hoochie coochie is a catch-all term to describe several sexually provocative belly dance-like dances from the mid to late 1800s. Okay.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see 1800s hoochie coochie.
Also, using coochie, according to the Urban Dictionary, the genitals of a drunken woman
Yeah.
derived from the term hooch, a slang word for alcohol, and a coochie, a slang word for a woman's genitals. The meaning becomes clear when you know the root words involved.
Yeah. Root.
Well, actually, our friends over at WKDQ.com, they debated this article back on June 18th, 2020. They said, what is Alan Jackson talking about when he says hoochie coochie? Is it pouring rain right now?
It just started.
All right. There is a famous line in Alan Jackson's song, Chattahoochee, where he says that it's hotter than a hoochie coochie. But what in the world does Alan mean? What does that even mean? What was Alan talking about?
What do you mean, Alan?
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy. We never got caught. Did he throw his rubber on the asphalt? Now it's a whole nother thing. I just took that. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's a hoochie coochie? As a child, I was always afraid to sing that line because it just sounded like a dirty word. To this day, I still fear that my parents will wash my mouth out with soap if I say it in front of them. With it being so hot outside, many people are saying that line of the song, including myself. However, not many people know what it means. If he can say it on the radio and get away with it, it can't be that bad, right? Well, again, the definition from the Urban Dictionary, genitals of a drunken woman. Why does she got to be drunken, first and foremost?
Hey, is it because of hooch?
Well, I mean, a woman's a hoochie. I've met several hoochies that done it sober.
Hood rat, hoochie mama.
Ain't nothing but a hood rat, hoochie mama, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't go as planned. Let's try another source. Hoochie coochie, according to Wikipedia, which is never wrong. The hoochie coochie is a catch-all term to describe any number of sexually provocative belly dances, like we said. They were performed at the Crystal Palace exhibition in London in 1851, the Centennial exhibition in Philadelphia in 1876, and of course, where all hoochie coochie dances were originated, the World's Fair in Paris in 1889.
Oh,
so yes,
Paris has been screwing us up for years.
A hoochie coochie isn't included in the dance. I'm going to go with that definition. Although Alan and co-writer Jim McBride would probably be the best source to find out exactly what was meant when they wrote this song. Either way, it's a good song. If it's safe for him to say on the radio, or assume it's safe to say for you in public. So basically, we didn't get an answer.
Good. I like unanswered questions. We probably also need to call it a night.
It's 8:45 here in Central Standard Time in Hermitage Springs, Tennessee, and we're glad to have you back.
Yep. All right, next time we'll give you a little bit more heads up, and then y'all can, more than none of you can watch us on YouTube. We appreciate all of you that didn't and did. All right, everybody. Bye. Love you.